Guess where we are, Bella? All alone. Where nobody can hear you scream. Anyway, hello YouTube. Today is the day I read you the news for the third time? I'm not quite sure. I haven't been keeping track. Anyway, no, homicides. Dang it, news! Why does everything have to be about murder? Anyway, ignore everything in my room because it's, I haven't really took anything out of it for a while. It may seem a little childish. Although you might not be able to hear what I just said, my room is a little childish. So yeah, I might have to remove some things in the future. As Chicago closes dozens of schools, neighbors fear for their safety. Okay, when Chicago closed 50 schools last spring to save money, really? Really? An entire state closes city closes 50 schools because they think it's going to save money. Now, technically, with all the schools, you would think that with all the fundraisers that happens with the schools that I have, I know that for a fact they would have enough money to maintain those schools. But I bet you the kids in Chicago are like, yes, but no at the same time, because they have to go to school. Either way, either they're going to have to be homeschooled, which really sucks by their parents, or private schooled. Well, it just says 50 schools, so that might even include private schools. Anyway, it's just not good. I mean, it doesn't mean no school. They have to go. They're going to have to probably go across the city, or they're going to have to, even worse, be homeschooled. Actually, I'm not quite sure which one would be worse out of those two. Anyway, flash floods in Manitou Springs? I have no idea where that is, but all I know is when there's floods, I go swimming. Which might not be safe. I wouldn't recommend it. And let's see what we have. Oh my god. They have Pirate Bay on the news. We're all screwed when it comes to pirating now. Look at what they did to us. However, they're still active, so I still don't know how that company is not shut down. Whatever. Whatever it is. Does global warming make us more violent in the science news? Does it? I believe it does, because I do not believe that global warming is absolutely a thing, because first it was global cooling. Now that they have this global warming thing in the news, I would say that it would make us violent by having a argument about it. People that are opposed of the idea of global warming and people that are with the idea of global warming. And there's a war between the two. And, yeah, I'd say that'd make us more violent, in that opinion. Sorry for just reading headlines. Ooh, meteor shower to peak during perfect weather. So all of a sudden you're just sitting there. Imagine that in your own little home. Watching TV, Breaking Bad maybe, sitting back, and all of a sudden a meteor just crashes through your neighbor's house. And he's not there anymore. What would you do? Leave in the comments what your first response would be if your neighbor's house got crushed by an asteroid or a meteor. Actually, asteroids are in space, I believe, is what the proper thing is. Alright, so dead bird reporting tool used to track the West Nile virus, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not really gonna... High blood sugar raises dementia risk. If none of you know what dementia is, I have a thing on it. It's kind of where when you get elderly or sometimes earlier, you get a bit of, you lose your mind. Serious loss of your cognitive abilities. And that's pretty much what happens. Cognitive, whatever. Learning things as well, they lose. Anyway. So it raises risk. That means I'm probably going to be insane when I'm... not quite sure what to say. But anyway, I do love my sugar, especially the Oreos. who doesn't love the Oreos? Well, that's all for today's news right now. iPhone app that aims to get you pregnant. Never mind. Just never mind about that. News is crazy, and I will be going over it as much as I can, and my phone's really shaky. I apologize. I just had a lot of coffee. Hence why I'm at risk for dementia as well. Goodbye, YouTube.